and
I forgot. I forgot. I'm saying it now.
And with the toes out.
Yep.
No, she's doing it. And should I tell them about our moment?
Sure.
Okay. Ann and I had a moment last week. Not that moment.
Oh, no.
I gotta tell them a different moment.
Oh, okay. Then
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Oh. All right. So we had this moment. It's like that moment you always have, like, between a black and a white. Between people. So we were actually leaving here, and Ann was with the cool guys, you know, all the comics, and they were walking to the corner, and I was the nerd that came alone. And I was trying to get a picture of the Basquiat mural. I had to wait for buses to go by and everything. So as I'm doing that, I noticed that all Ann's friends were leaving, and they were walking that way, and like Ann's feet started to position this way, as if she was like coming towards me. And then I realized my car was that way, so I had to position my feet to start walking towards Ann. And I was like, oh great, this would be a great moment. And then we had that moment where Ann started walking, and then she just stopped and like looked in the bodega, and the lights were off, it was closed, and I was like, oh my goodness, she's like, she didn't know what to do. Should she say anything? I was like, Ann, I can't turn around and go all the way around these Brooklyn blocks to get back to my car. Let's make it more awkward. I was like, oh, that was a great set. She's like, she sees me. I was like, yeah, so that was our little moment. I'm still having those moments with people. Even in 2021, I found myself having that moment in Marshall's recently. Because they revamped, I don't know, anyone shop at Marshall? No? Okay. So they revamped like the whole store with these signs that say one way, go this way. But I didn't want to go that way because that's not what I was looking for, so I went this way. And then there was this person in the aisle, and she was like staring at the one-way sign, like entering the wrong way, and I was like, I know, but I'm not walking around. So she like was staring, I'm staring back at her, and she's like, then she looked up at me, and then she noticed that I just had a regular mask on, but she had the N95, so there was more judgment, and I was like, oh, I couldn't get my hands on one, okay? So then I noticed she was like very awkward, and what did I do? Make it more awkward, right? I like pulled my mask down to take a sip of my water, and she just like got into all the clothes to get away from me. I'm like, if you have an N95, you should be shopping at Neiman at this point, not Marshall's, right? Like, come on. Had another moment with not the white people, white people. Karen, not Karen, just a woman. We were in the bathroom, and I was like washing my hands, and I went to get a paper towel, and I saw Karen, the woman, waving like her hand to, you know, at the sensor to get the paper towels, and she was doing it like very awkwardly, and I was like, oh, here you go, and there was no other paper towel, so I had to wait for her, and she's like, she looked back at me, she's like, the vaccine. All right, your other arm. So, you know, I was like, what the but you know, Karens, they keep going on and on, right? So she was like, the second shot, it's far worse than the first. Wouldn't you agree? You said I got the first, right? So what I do, make her more awkward, pull my mask down. I was like, no, I'm not vaccinated. So she then started waving like very fast. You would have thought like there was a miracle right there in the bathroom. Jesus himself was healing her hand. She used the other hand, got the paper towel, and ran out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Just gotta let white people know I'm not vaccinated, then they stay far away from you. Not vaccinated, guys. Anyway, back to Jesus. Kendall, I believe in God. In fact, I think times have changed. I think Christians are the one coming out the closet now. No, seriously, like I feel like I had to even sit my parents down. I was like, hey, Mom and Dad, just want to let you know I decided to make Jesus Christ my Lord and Savior. I'm Christian now. And I had to tell them because they're Muslim. It was awkward, but my mom was like, yeah, I started to suspect something when I saw the Bible on your desk. I was like, oh, okay. Still trying to find a way to come out to my gay friends. I was thinking about doing like a rainbow themed type party, confetti cake. Then tell them about the Noah Ark story. I mean, come on, like I want to go to Pride too and write my rainbow too, like Noah's Ark, bitch, Noah's Ark. So I'm working on it. Any suggestions? Oh, okay. That was my light, right?
Yeah.
All right. I did have a broke joke about how I'm still unemployed and not really making money. Still collecting unemployment. Yeah, I'm that Democrat who the Republicans were afraid of. They were like, yeah, if we pay them more, they'll never go back to work. Nope. That's it. I'm Avery Jade. Appreciate good night. Thanks, and come wipe my.
Yeah, face it out. So I don't know. It's not over yet. I mean, we're almost done, but there's a couple more minutes. You could. I just want to, Avery. I don't know what you're talking about. Just ask, I don't know about that moment. I don't remember.
Amber had that moment.
Okay. Well, I wasn't present for it. I don't remember. Also, I feel like in the last year it's been pointed out a lot to me that I'm white and I'm still coming to terms with it. So thank you for that.
No problem.
I don't know what to say. This is awkward. I love it when people make me feel uncomfortable because I'm already really uncomfortable and it just adds to that. So thank you, Avery. I feel like we're going to be friends for life. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the mic. This Friday, there's a show here at 7:30. Comedians can come for free. Sometimes when you come, I put you up the next week, or if somebody doesn't show up, I'll put you up that week. So that's always fun. So then that'll be a real show, and I'll be more on, and you'll see what my comedy is really like. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks so much for coming.